Creating a formula, part 2. Let's try another formula, also using a function. And yes, you'll find that you use functions a lot, largely because many functions were designed to cover the most common situations to help get you comfortable and make you be able to use Excel well regardless of how good your math skills are. For example, we're going to look back at the worksheet where someone is tracking student grades and wants to create a formula to calculate the average grade for all of the 6 elements contributing to the overall score for the class. So for this purpose, I'm going to go through here and I'm going to, let's say I'm going to remove this graphic. And I'm going to look here where I would need to create an average based on these particular grades. And I need to go across and figure out the average for all 6 grades listed here. Now, in order to do so, I've created a formula using a function above. Equal, which tells you it's a formula, then average, which is a function that allows me to get an average for the cell range I specify, which is the argument in parentheses here. I need to look at all the data between B9 and G9. Then it needs to be added together and divided by 6 to tell me the average grade, which I will see for this particular series of numbers. In this case, we've got an 83.67 roughly. And later on when I format, what I'll do is I will bring this down so that it just rounds up to the next number. Then I've added another formula here. I've added an adjustment column that allows the teacher to make certain adjustments to the grade based on his own criteria. But then I've come over here and I've created another formula. Basically what I'm doing here with this formula, which is equal sign sum, starting the argument, parenthesis, H9, comma, I9, end parenthesis, is basically taking the value seen here, then the value seen here, and putting it together into a grade. I formatted this column so that it's going to take these decimal points and just round it up into a solid final grade that doesn't have decimal points. So here, for example, we've got a score of 86. Now, since I've gotten this set up, what I can do is I can just apply it down. So I can go here, I can select Edit menu, select Copy, and then I can just move down through here and click Paste. And now I've got all my averages set up here. So now I would also do the same thing here. So now that I've got my formula set up, shown here, I'll just copy, select the other cells here, then I'm going to paste it into place. And now I've got final grades for everybody. And thankfully, even though one just squeaked by, every student passed. This is an example of how you set up formulas to work.